have seen, caught transportation minister off guard, Omar Al-Jabra, caught him on the street. And what I loved about that was, I think all the other journalists in Ottawa knew that he was there, but it took a brand new Rebel News reporter to hold him to account. William, thanks for coming on the show today. I was so impressed. I train all the journalists here, but I was so impressed with just how calm you were when dealing with Al-Jabra. It's tough to pigeonhole a politician as he's on the street like that. What was going through your mind when you saw him?
Well, honestly, at first I didn't even recognize him. I was walking with Lincoln because we thought, after we went to the event, we thought, you know what, let's just go back to Parliament, ask a few people, what they think of the travel ban on vaccinated citizens. And I was walking with Lincoln, and then we looked straight forward, and he said, "Holy God, this is Omar Al-Jabra." So we just took our microphone, he took his camera, and I went straight towards him and asking the same questions that I asked everyone at the event, everyone in the street. What do you think about the fact that unvaccinated citizens still cannot travel in Canada? And he just wouldn't give me any answers. I think his only answers were, "Have a good evening," and "How are you?" So I know you like to call him the transport goblin. I absolutely agree with that metaphor. When you're really next to him, you really see his eyes and you really see his face close up. It's an experience.
Yeah, and you were asking really good accountability questions, because this is the man responsible for the discrimination against approximately 6 million Canadians at the time, well, I guess until the 20th too, who still cannot access rail or train travel in the second largest country by landmass on the face of the earth. Rail and train travel is essential for us to be able to get around inside of our own country in a timely fashion. This man is the guy discriminating against them. Secondarily, he's the guy behind the chaos at Canada's busiest airport, Pearson, and he didn't answer you because he thinks he doesn't have to be accountable. I think he looked terrible in that.
No, 100%. And yeah, I went to Pearson Airport last week, or I think 2 weeks ago, approximately, and it was absolute chaos. It was absolutely ridiculous. I never saw that in my whole life. So yeah, he's the man behind that. He can't be held accountable. I asked him some questions. He just wouldn't answer. He doesn't respect the fact that the people want to answer. And I don't think it's actually just him. I think it's everyone, because yesterday I went in front of Parliament and I saw Pablo Rodriguez, I saw David Lametti, I saw Sean Fraser, I saw so many MPs, and none of them would answer my question. I actually have a clip. I don't know if it would be possible to just look at it right now. It's actually very, very good. It's with Pablo Rodriguez.
How do you feel about the fact that you're in the same party as someone that said "f you" to one of his constituents?
Well, I think he apologized for that.
Yeah, but he still did it.
He did it, but he apologized.
Okay. What did you think of Bill C-11?
It's a great bill.
How will it promote Canadian content, promote free speech? It censors speech.
Thank you.
It will give the government the power to censor speech.
Who are you with?
I'm with Rebel News. My name is William Diaz.
Okay. Well, read the bill.
Yeah, I read it.
And where is it written that?
I'm asking you a question.
No,
how
where is it?
how would it promote? No, I'm the journalist. I'm asking you a question. How would it promote free speech? How on earth can it promote free
You
speech?
didn't read the bill.
I'm asking a question to you, sir. You're a minister.
And I answer all the questions.
You didn't answer anything about my question. How would it promote free speech? You didn't answer anything. How would it promote free speech?
Read your stuff.
How would it promote free speech? Sir, the Canadian people elected you. Can you give them an answer? How would it promote free speech? Will you be gracious enough to give me an answer, sir? Or are you just going to ignore the country?
You're very disrespectful.
I'm asking you a question. How would it promote free speech? It's a super quick question, sir. All right, thank you for not answering. Have a good day.
He told me that I was disrespectful for pressuring him and asking him a simple question.
Well, yeah, and that exchange right there is exactly why he's going to bring in C-11 to crack down on independent news agencies just like us. He said you're disrespectful, and according to Liberals, that is enough to get you censored, because he doesn't feel safe on the street because tough questions from prickly journalists make him feel uncomfortable. But once again, this goes to my point off the top of the show.
Yeah.
Why does it have to be a young Rebel News journalist in his first month at the company, doorstepping this guy on the street? Where's the CBC? Where's the CTV? Where's Global News asking him this question? I'll tell you why they're not asking it. And it's because they're in his pocket. And they know this new legislation, censorship legislation, it's not going to curtail them because they don't say risky things. It's coming for us.
That was an excerpt from my daily TV-style show called The Ezra Levant Show. Each weekday, I do a monologue on the news of the day. Then I interview a fascinating guest. I read some fan mail or hate mail, depends on which I like more. And we end with a video of the day. You can get it all at rebelnewsplus.com.